Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to a brand new episode of the Grand Crusade. Last time we left off, there was an ecumenical council and then a terrorist attack. Since then, we have released a cool thing on our Explorers channel that is linked in the description for a bit of context to this episode. But other than that, we're going to get straight to it after everybody feels free to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Father Mihaly Pop.
No.
Hello, I'm Mount Bjorn Gunnarsson.
Boyo Folkard.
Matei of Argamum.
Fausto Terza, de Syracuse.
Fuck yeah. Okay, one moment, put my candy down here real quick. The day is February 2nd, as far as you know. It has been over a week since the terrible assault on your lives, and the Crusader fleet, such as it is, has lifted off and stationed itself in the outer reaches of the system. Fergie, the newly christened fleet master of the new Imperium Cosmicum, has been given a small exploration fleet to go off and take established Besgor colonies alongside Sixtus Malevich and the newly ordained Episcopa Verita, herself now named the new Master Joler of the Crusade. The Allied Crusader fleet, now numbering in the dozens of ships, is not even the bulk of your assets, with a new generation of battlecruisers at dock on planet as they are updated and created into hybrid craft, incorporating the techniques and technologies of all species who have joined this coalition. One of each of these craft has been offered to Malmbjorn, Fausto, Matei, and Fergie. When they are done, their personal craft is granted and christened by the new Metropolitan himself. The Viterians have also offered to join in the battle, as the Delphoi are reportedly getting quite impatient for action over the maintenance time. And so, after 3 days of travel, you now arrive in the Lucerna system. Unlike other systems you've found so far, your eyes are not brought to the many planets in the system around this yellow star. Instead, you notice wreckage. Giant Besgor ships and orbital space stations are spaced thousands of miles apart. As you enter into visual range, you see lasers and explosions, impacts, and the flitting tails of combat craft zipping through the black to do battle with Besgor foes. A Viterian fighter craft breaks off from one of their main ships and blitzes the blockade, rushing through with wild abandon and drawing fire. The Monithrina guarantee that if that craft can reach the opposite end of the system, reinforcements will arrive. But for now, you are surrounded by destruction. Giant craft Giant craft converge on your fleet's location, and various stations turn about to launch horrific lasers in your general direction.
Sounds like we have arrived into quite the shitstorm.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You have indeed arrived into quite the shitstorm. Normally, what we would do for this kind of scenario would be some kind of space battle or something. But the reality is that your ships are outnumbered, and now that you've fallen into this blockade, at some places 100 to 1. So what you're going to want to do is hold out for reinforcements as long as you can. So, 2 seconds. We are remembering that we need to turn on our own turn order for things to actually work. So, what's going to happen here is we're going to have each one of you take up a certain role that will fit your role the best. Your goal is to hold out until reinforcements arrive and help you break the blockade from the other side of the system. It's the hope by the Viterian ambassador that you will be able to hold out that long, and once that happens, the Viterian reinforcements will be able to completely cleanse the system, or so they claim. 2 seconds whilst we
Yeah, if we can get some information on, we're in individual ships, correct?
You're in the fleet. You are right now working in the fleet as a whole.
Okay, so we're one unit, not multiple units.
Yes, but each one of you is taking a different role.
No, I get that. Like I'm like last time, I'm a gunner. Boyo's the captain, etc.
I'm here for moral support.
Me too.
Well, don't you have a ship of your own though?
No, those ships are still being, when they're done, he'll get them. Those ships are still being constructed. It's like how Voyager was Catherine Janeway's ship before it ever got done, and she had like a special role in deciding what the Voyager would actually, what its traits and bells and whistles would be, because it was her ship. It just wasn't done yet.
I decide 100% guns. Make the whole ship a gun.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. It's a gun with engines. That's all I want.
No engine, all gun, A-10 Warthog, the spaceship.
Yeah. Giant flying 1911. There we go. 7 atomic bombs loaded up.
The buff lives forever.
The buff lives forever.
The buff lives forever. Let's get
Blessed
strong buff lives forever energy here. Okay, we got Boyo, Fausto, Malmbjorn, Mihaly, and we'll say Matei is... Alright. So, here's how we have to... Matei, you are in charge of sensors. Your whole entire thing is to find a path for the ship to go through the blockade to avoid being absolutely fucked. Okay?
I know I have a bad habit of interrupting sometimes, so I will do my best to bite my tongue. I apologize.
Matei, did you hear us, or are you asleep?
Already?
Oh my god, it happened so quick.
Oh, for God's sake.
Give me a break. No, I was muted.
Oh, okay, well.
I've been coughing from smoking.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. So, Matei, you're at the navigation station.
Try not to die on recording. Afterwards is fine.
That's why I'm muted.
Your thing is to go through, to go find a path through the blockade toward Nothra. Boyo.
Yeah.
You should be there. Sorry, one moment. Boyo, you are, as usual, the flyer. After navigation is set for you, you are supposed to fly through the place toward Nothra. Fausto, you are, of course, defense. You make sure that the ships in the fleet do not get completely chewed to shit on the way through. Mihaly, Mihaly, your job is to keep people from losing their shit as the defenses hopefully hold back everything, and if they don't, your job is to get people to keep working and keep working on Malmbjorn's job. Malmbjorn, your job is to shoot back.
Yeah. So, to my understanding, this is basically survive as long as you can.
Survive until the goal.
Yeah.
And how many turns will that be, or will we just find out?
There's just no way to tell at this point.
I mean, like one of our episodes in the past, we nearly won something when we were supposed to fail, I think.
Well, all we'll say is that you have very clearly dropped into something far beyond what you thought you would, and the lives of everybody in the fleet are in your hands, and your lives are in the hands of one absolutely unhinged Delphoid, and a speed fighter that is hopefully going to get to the other side of the system without being completely shot to bits.
That's the same one I suggested last session, correct? We have a blockade runner?
Yeah, this is
just coincidental.
This is more of a guy, he is running the blockade, yes, but his whole point is to get to a point on the opposite end of the system. So once he gets to the opposite end of the system, he will call in reinforcements from the opposite end of the system.
Gotcha.
And they will hopefully
We gotta reach the objective.
You have to reach. You have to let that guy reach his objective. Meanwhile, your objective is to stay alive. So, in that particular case, Matei, your turn is up. You're on the outer edge of the blockade. People are firing at you. It's your job to use the sensors. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
Do we have a map or anything, or
No, there's more in stages. Although Matei has been looking at these sensors for weeks now, off and on, in various different ships. He's starting to figure out what all this means. Matei, congratulations. You, actually, we have to check. We doubt that's a critical success, but, you know, we might as well. Check real quick. Okay, no, that's definitely not a critical success. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine, Matei. It's still a success. Yeah, it's just a normal success, but this is fine. All right, Boyo. Boyo, Matei is punching in logs into your logs at various different directions. You are at the helm. So.
I can't see anything, so I don't know what to do.
Roll your flight check. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of going without really a map.
Boyo. We need to check. We're pretty confident to say that you actually do have some, like, piloting experience, like real deal actual piloting experience now. So that's a normal success. Not quite. Fausto, you're being shot at. Keep the shields going.
Well, how my rolls have been going, I wouldn't hold my luck out.
And not too bad.
No, that could have
Finally, at last. At last, normal success.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's
Okay,
definitely normal
you
success.
could be like you could be like One Punch Man and just have consecutive normal successes.
Oh.
Hey man, consecutive normal successes get the fucking job done for Saitama. That's all we're gonna say. Like, it fucking works for him.
Yep, exactly.
So that, Fausto, it's not a bad recommendation. By the way, criticals are what give the guys ahead of you bonuses. Normal successes just get you through. Alright,
okay.
so you're able to successfully plane the various ships the way they want to, and then position the larger ships behind, or the smaller ships behind the larger ships, and all that good stuff. Mihaly. People are looking pretty good. You'll want to bolster their confidence in this particular action. Roll yourself leadership.
On it.
Yep. Oh, wow!
Nice.
That might actually be... That might actually be like, Yeah, that's a critical success there, buddy. Congratulations. The crews, they're confident. We may have just dropped into a shit show, but you know, it's not that bad. The defenses are going. Everybody's at battle stations. Malmbjorn, you get a fucking +2 on your attack. Now that
Such is the power of the Lord.
You know,
Yeah,
it
and
may
the
be a
Lord
shit
giveth, the
show.
Lord taketh away. I'm gonna flub it. Watch.
You
It
better
may
not,
be a shit
Malbjorn.
show, but it's our shit show.
It's our shit show, exactly. You dropped into a shit
Yeah,
show
we own
where
this
you know what
show.
these guys are like, no, it's cool, man. It's our shit show. Let's go. Alright, so Malbjorn, roll your offense.
So we're about to turn a small scuffle into a bar fight.
Maybe.
All right. What ships are around? What am I looking at?
What you are doing right now is you are the whole fleet.
Okay, I get
Yes,
you.
this
This
is
is
a
like
fleet.
more of a mass combat thing.
Yes.
Gotcha. So just a normal 3d6?
Just your 3d6, yep.
Told you.
This is a completely average roll. We don't know what you're... And that's a perfectly normal average success, so even with your bonus. So we're going to roll this. Oh, with the weapons teams totally in control, thank you, Father Mihaly, Malbjorn is able to fire off most of the fleet's assets to good effect, tearing down a good portion of the next wave of the blockade and clearing the way to allow for bonuses on everybody's sides. Congratulations, everybody. Malbjorn and Father Mihaly, really, he's the one who really pulled this one, have given everybody a +1 to all of their effective skills for the next challenge. Which, of course, brings us to the enemy. Now, the enemy has two things that they get to do here. One is they get to roll 3d to honestly just not do well at all at communicating amongst each other. That was a battle coordination test. And
don't Besgor already have abysmal tactical knowledge?
They do not have terribly good battle coordination. That is correct. They also critically critically fail at their counterattack. Like,
I got him by surprise.
yeah, we don't make any rolls at all. They just fail. We are going to roll. All right. Okay. We know what
not
this
only
is.
Not only did they trip over their own shoelaces, but they tripped over their own shoelaces and knocked out a tooth.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe had an eye fall out of its socket.
Yeah. So that being said, you guys are going. Wow. So Matei, we are going to have you roll a navigation, but we want you to know it's fairly academic at this stage.
Oh dear.
Trivial.
Oh no.
It's fairly
Just
for this leg of the blockade. We're gonna have you roll a navigation, but yeah, no, it's fairly good. Boyo, you're gonna roll a flight. Your flight's gonna be at +3 for your effective skill. So we know what that is. Just know that you have a hefty bonus for the combination of Malbjorn and Mihaly's last turn success and their current turn failure. Not sure.
Matei.
Or Boyo.
Sorry,
Matei's not his
Boyo.
thing. Yeah, it's Boyo. Boyo? Oh, one moment. He sent us a message.
Oh, yeah, he's muted.
Oh, he had to run to the bathroom real quick. Well, gee.
Oh shit! I hate mid-battle piss.
Mid battle run. It happens. It do
Couldn't
be
wait
a
to piss
thing.
on the enemy. He had to find a throne of porcelain.
Just
Well,
just take a bucket with you to piss in.
No.
Yeah, just while you're at your PC, just
Let's
add some
not
coolant
pull.
to it.
Let's just not pull the Amazon route this time, okay, guys?
Yeah.
y'all get a bucket.
All right. Well, in that particular case, we'll take on Boyo's turn this time around. Hope nobody minds. Again, this is Boyo's going to be just fine. Fausto,
Boy,
you
prepare for me.
just roll. Fun fact, it's a critical success. Because you don't actually have to roll for this.
+3, yeah.
Because they rolled a critical failure on their counter strike, so you're just like Mihaly, everybody's very happy right now. Feel free to roll your leadership. All right, Mihaly,
It's all right.
congratulations.
Damn, Holly.
You that all things considered, that is a critical success. Your people are moving like a well-oiled machine. Morale in the fleet is high. People are opta-fucking-mystic. Malmbjorn, you get +3.
I'm the only one
you get
holding
+3
this thing
to your
together.
offense.
Oh, geez.
Yup.
Don't waste it.
Yeah, no pressure.
For this round, I mean, well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you got that +3. That still doesn't make it a critical success, but yeah, you're still firing. So we are going to roll our silly little d6. It is a fantastic blow to the enemy blockade. The fleet is staying in a tight formation. Everything is going according to plan. So we are going to have Matei roll his next navigation check as it's going to start to get thick up in this joint. Matei? My god, they're dropping like
What?
flies.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
What? I missed it. Sorry.
Alright, so you get through that particular ring of the blockade, but now it's starting to get thick. So, you're going to have to roll a hard navigation check with only a +1.
I'm gonna fail it miserably. Let's go.
We're going to do a 3D for you.
That's even worse.
That's their 3D. So while you did bad, they also did worse. So this is the perfect fucking storm of failure here. We love it. This is beautiful.
I failed
Absolutely.
so hard that I threw them to fail
Hey,
even
my
harder.
dude.
Failed
Matei's,
successfully.
It
yeah,
was a
you just
successful
failed.
failure.
You just failed successfully, dude. Like task was officially failed successfully. Congratulations!
You managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Incredible.
You know what's fucking hilarious about this? What we think about when we look at this is, has anybody ever seen the movie Go?
No.
No.
So there's
Never
a
even heard
point
of it.
where this old man is sewing up his son's arm after his son got like shot or whatever. And he's all bitching, used to be a time back in my day when a man would succeed based off of working hard, based off of being capable, based off of being skilled. Nowadays, people get ahead by making sure that their competition fucks up worse than them. This is that moment. This is that moment. You're over here like, yeah, I'm not going to be competent here. I'm just going to fuck them up. Okay.
I think it was we got too confident too quickly.
Oh. Yeah, but this is fucking fantastic, honestly.
They fucked up even more than us, though. Lucky.
All right,
How's
we're
that
gonna
humble
see.
pie? No.
Yeah, there's a lot of crow being eaten around here. All right, so we're gonna check Malachi.
I'm back.
Boyo, you're back. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got back.
Okay, sweet.
Right,
well, it is your turn. Matei, in a magical turn of events, just failed successfully.
Perfect.
He nearly critically failed to do a navigation check, and then the defense blockade system critically failed to take advantage of it. So,
Nice.
so he failed
Yeah, we only survived
successfully.
because they.
Perfect.
So Boyo, it's your turn to fly through this shitty flight path that you've been given. My God, he does it.
That plus subtract 1 because of the morale boost. Yay! Or is that still? Or is that no longer?
No, this
apply?
this is a new round. Yeah. No. Okay. So
Oh.
Fausto, it's starting to get thick. Lasers are flying everywhere. What are you gonna do with your defensive network?
We shoot more.
Well, your defense is so you're in charge of like maintaining and shifting formations and shit. All right.
Oh, good.
So we mean which is your field. That's your hat and everything, but you also keep the shields up and shit. All right. Well, the shields are staying up, such as they are. The formation is planed. Fortunately, it's not hard to dodge and stay out of range in this particular incident because they're just so shitty at firing at you at the fleet as it's coming in. We barely taking any hits at all. So Mihaly, here's your leadership time again. Things are still as usual going well. We honestly expected that you'd have to work way harder at this point, but that's good. Malmbjorn, roll your weapons with a +1 effective skill. All right.
Well, I'm happily. At least it's not too bad.
Malmbjorn's in his fucking area. He's doing fuck tons of damage whenever he shoots the thing. Which means that we're going to go over and reveal 4 Besgor battle platforms ahead. And those battle platforms, as we said, it's starting to get thick around here with ships and the like. Those Besgor battle platforms are going to open major fire upon you. So, Fausto, you're going to have to worry about something here in a little bit. Matei!
Oh, shit.
There are battle platforms in the way. You must navigate between them. Matei, do your thing! Send Boyo a correct flight plan to get you through the danger.
There you go.
Ooh.
There's your fight plan.
Oh no.
Oh my God!
Matei, my dude.
My dude!
I'm glad I could help.
What?
Successful failure
wow.
once again, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Matei is
Crazy.
failing successfully through the Besgor blockade. He is
We are
running this
failing
shit.
upwards.
He is
Time to
making
row, man.
He is making all the wrong decisions. And
We might be
winning.
built stupid, but they're built dumber.
Yeah, you may be built stupid, but they are built worse. All right, Boyo.
Our secret of being caveman style species has gone unnoticed so far.
Boyo, as you're flying through the objectively horrific battle plan, one of the battle platforms happens to get right in the way of the Mega Dreadnought. We're gonna need you to make an executive decision here. Are you going to try to get the fuck out of the way, or are you going to plow through this thing? You know that Besgor ships are very durable, but you also know that enough impact damage will break them. You also know that they're horribly non-maneuverable.
What type of ship are we in again?
You're in, well, the main crew are in the main dreadnought, the Sword of Rome.
Hmm.
And what kind of ship is that? Is that a
I
Besgor
am-
ship, like you said, or
Yeah, that's a Besgor dreadnought. It's 100 miles
It's a
long.
dreadnought.
Mm.
Ramming into
100
another
So
Besgor.
I will do my best to avoid the worst of it.
Evasive maneuvers! Roll for it!
And
May-
basically
May
what I
Well, no, let Boyo finish, yeah.
No, yeah.
basically what I want to do is aim in such a way that the least damageable shit is what's hitting.
All right.
And or we're hitting the weakest part of whatever we're aiming for.
And may I make an interjection? I was going to say, is it possible I could fire ahead to, I don't know, damage the ship before we collide?
That would actually be really good.
Oh man, you're going to concentrate fire because you can't turn out of the way?
Fire the like the lance battery or whatever if we have one.
Boyo,
and then
go on your no, that's
Yeah.
even better. We'll let you have a new roll for this one because that is so fucking metal. Boyo, go on your collision course.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll it. Ooh, all right.
Oh.
Malmbjorn, this is a very
right.
intense maneuver. Give us your concentrated weapons blast here. This is time.
Oh, don't
this is
fail
your
me now.
moment. It's good
Well,
enough.
it didn't fail, so-
That's not horrible.
Standard.
All right, Boyo. Sorry, Fausto. Get everybody to brace for impact here.
Let's hope I start.
Oh, boy.
failing successfully. Oh boy.
Oh,
Mhm.
Fausto.
Hey, I warned y'all. My luck.
I think our luck ran out.
It ran out with me.
Oh, too many rolls.
All right, Boyo, we're gonna have you roll a 1d, just 1d6. Okay. So,
Oh my god, you saved
as you
it.
concentrate your fire, Fausto tries as much as he can to press the engineering crews of the fleet to their limits, to forward face the shields. Malmbjorn fires on the battle station. Its own shields fall pitifully before the assault of the entire fleet, focusing their fire. And then you make contact. The ship takes damage, but the dreadnought successfully pierces through the line of battle platforms, scattering the platform itself, with the wreckage smashing into other platforms, and making way for the fleet. You have gotten through the central defensive corridor of the blockade. Congratulations. So, we're gonna have to now ask Matei to navigate through this fucking nightmare land that you're going into, because it's only downhill from here. We suppose literally, because you're going toward the sun.
Well, downhill should be easier, right?
I mean, clearly.
Oh yeah. 3 threes.
Boyo, you've gotten through. We're gonna need you to, you're getting a new thing. We're gonna ask you to do your flight check.
Oh,
That's fine. It's still technically a success, and in the system, you succeed
I
or you're
accidentally drift a little.
Yeah, you're drifting a bit. You can clearly feel the damage that has been done to the main ship here, but you got through. That's what matters. Fausto, you need to get that formation back in line. The engineers are screaming at you through the line. One of the ships is almost dead in the water.
Prepare for built stupid.
My god, he's cleaning his act up, guys! That's actually a success! The formation slowly begins to tighten up against the outside. Mihaly, things are in a bit of a sorry state right now. People are freaking out. They don't know what to fucking do. It's up to you to keep the shit together on the line.
Oh.
By the way, we're getting some like really serious rain.
Yeah, if
we lose internet,
That's
we'll be back when we can.
yeah, if we lose internet,
Okay.
that's absolutely.
I mean,
We'll make a part 2 or something.
It's so the rain is so hard at the moment that it's louder than my fan was.
It actually sounds a bit like a fan in the background for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on the fucking roof and everything. So yeah, that's good to important to note that. So at your behest, your people steel themselves and they pull their shit back in. Get all their shit together, they put it in a little bag, they get their shit together. Bjorn, you don't receive any negatives for your incoming offense rolls. We will say this though, Malmbjorn, the fleet is surrounded in all directions. Fire is coming from everywhere. You need to make a decision on where you want to shoot. Do you want to have a covering screen, or do you want to concentrate straight forward in your attacks?
Well, considering our current momentum, I was thinking we go forward and split their forces.
Just concentrate straight forward and cutting straight through everything you got?
Yes, that's my current idea. Are we allowed to discuss this, or are we separated at this point?
You're all in the same ship. You're probably on the same battle bridge, actually.
Okay. Does anybody have any suggestions? That's my current process is to continue to split the.
I'm good with that one.
Yep. Keep on hammering them.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can use our current momentum as some sort of advantage.
Stopping them up for the main fleet whenever they
have our flanks, our flank ships tighten up our flanks. You know, more coverage on our sides. But I don't know if I'm not in charge of defenses. But
tighten the formations even more. He says.
I will heed your advice and tighten them for
yeah.
Right.
So yeah, focus all forces. To focus all forward, all damage, forward, straight ahead to split their forces.
Excellent. All right, roll your offense then. Lance heavy warfare here, baby. All right.
My numbers are slowly going up. I don't like it. It's a single 5. I don't.
All right, Mate. The fleet is carving through. You are entering the battle zone, wherein Nothrenia fighters are actually in the middle of fighting Besgor craft.
All right.
So now it's getting fucked. You're in the part of the system where like the Nothrenia have been holding off the Besgor for hundreds of years. There are literally giant fucking huge ass fucking cruisers and wreckage floating around, slamming into ships that are actively fighting each other. This is going to start getting difficult for you. Roll your navigation.
Oh, lovely. This is not going to go well.
This is where Boyo and Mate start getting the challenge round. Oh boy!
Oh my god!
Oh, this
and
is
we're
fun.
over.
Are we gonna? Are we gonna successfully? Are we gonna successfully fail
from the hip?
Nope, not this time.
Nope.
All
Our
right.
luck is slowly running out, guys.
Boyo, as you're entering the
starting to
combat
realize we're
zone, things are getting rough. You're given a battle plan, a flight plan. You've got little choice but to try to accept it. You know, there's no window to look out of in these things, as you might recall. Go ahead,
All right.
Yep. Okay. As you're flitting through, you accidentally end up having to push aside of a big explosion, and you find yourself slamming into the middle of a battle right between about like 15 small cruisers or something like that and a big Besgor battle, a group of Besgor battleships that they're fighting with, you're going to need to do some evasive maneuvers.
I'm guessing I need to do that.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Hey.
One moment. Roll 5d6, please, boyo. Oh, okay. So one of the battleships gets in the way, and you just plow through it. It completely tears itself in half, and you just keep fucking going. It had already evidently taken a lot of damage. You're sure that your ship took some damage. The Dreadnought took some damage from it, but again, it cleared the way, just as with the platform, for the rest of the fleet to go through. Fausto, you are being told to tighten the formation as much as possible. Alright. Don't know if you actually said anything there, but if you did, we couldn't hear it. And
We're all going to die.
Oh man.
I take no blame for any of this.
No, 11 was pretty good. I was upset to see an 8.
That's some other stuff. Try not to worry about it too terribly much. So, as you're going through this particular line of defenses, you notice that the Nothren ships are not opening fire on anybody in the fleet, despite the fact that the fleet is mostly consistent of Besgor ships.
Well, they just watched us ram through half of them and come in guns blazing. Thank God.
Come in guns blazing. Yeah. Mihaly, people are fucking freaking out over here. There's a lot of explosions. Reports are coming in that certain parts of the ship are damaged. Allegedly, there's this thing called a catastrophic atmospheric breach, whatever that means. See if we can...
Oh, we lost another one.
Mihaly, they're starting to lose their cool. Malbjorn, you're at a -1 on your offenses here.
Great.
What was just said? Sorry, we kind of blurped out there.
Oh, I said, oh, geez.
Rick.
I accidentally covered my mic when I said it, so.
That'd explain it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the firing crews and stuff are getting a bit sluggish, so, you just gotta make do with what you got. Go ahead and do your fire.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn. Oh, he making up for it, guys. He making up for it.
I've noticed something. Right. I've noticed something. Nobody give me any more bonuses. My rolls get higher the higher my bonuses get.
That's fine.
I cannot make any guarantees.
Yeah.
All right.
With bonuses, it goes down again. You see, it equals out. Karma, something.
Matei, the planet is on sensors. The planet is on sensors.
Then I should probably fly us towards it while avoiding what fire I can, right?
Uh-huh. It's make the path. You can see this bitch now, Matei. And when we needed it most, Matei pulled through. Oh my god! This beautiful. Boyo, you see the golden path. It gets sent to you right on your fucking thing. My god. It's a critical success. Congratulations. Fausto, roll to keep the formation.
We're all gonna die.
That's not bad at all. Mihaly, try to regain control of the men. My God!
Hell yeah!
He pulls
boy.
them back together!
Perfect roll.
Hell yeah!
Walks over to the
the
nearest
Lord.
guy and slaps him in the face and says, "Get a hold of yourself, man!" Oh shit! It's coming together, dude! Malmbjorn!
God will protect us through this.
Malmbjorn, you're up! You see the one of the orbital stations!
Our orbital stations or the enemies?
The enemies. One of the enemies' orbital
Okay.
stations.
Open fire! Again!
Damn good. Beautiful. Beautiful. And thanks to Mihaly getting the shit back in line, thanks to everything coming together, that's a critical hit. We are going to have you roll 2d6.
2d6?
2d6.
Oh, 3d6. Wait, me?
2d6, Malmbjorn.
Okay, that was your mic messed up a bit, so.
That's cool. Congratulations, Malmbjorn. That's a max damage blow. You take out several smaller satellite stations and the orbital station that you were aiming for as you come into an orbital insertion over the planet of Nothra. It is fucking crazy around here. You just lost a small ship, and now we actually have two factors working for it. So number 12 is, or the roll of 12 is the Nothra response, or Nothrenia response. 13 is the Besgor response. We're going to have Boyo. Boyo, roll some evasive maneuvers, please.
Quick question. Is this ship currently in a position to make another crash landing? Are we sturdy enough for that?
No, you
No.
don't want to be doing that.
Do
No.
it.
No. Okay. Congratulations, Boyo. We're gonna do a little roly boy right here. Alright, yeah, you only lost one small ship, and it was a Hebbard ship. Congratulations. No major human loss here today. Matei, you need to get the fleet into a stable orbit right now so that it can defend itself. Otherwise, it'll just skip on fucking past.
All right. Well, I guess I'll do my best.
Oh,
Here we go, boys.
send the math in. Beautiful.
Damn.
Boyo, you have the stats.
Pilot.
You've been given the math. You're in the zone. It's beautiful. The fleet is in orbit. Fausto?
See the
Oh,
GIF I
excuse me.
posted.
Excuse me.
I'll see
Sorry
the
about
GIF
that.
you posted. How?
Huh?
The Hallelujah
No.
Praise God?
No, that wasn't me.
This is the car.
Scroll up.
Oh, scroll up. Okay, one moment.
The GIF from Who Am I by Jackie Chan, or with Jackie Chan.
Should I roll
Yeah,
while he's looking
Just
away?
rolled one of those right there. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Yeah, so
Oh,
Fausto.
thank God!
My God, again, when we need it the most.
Awesome.
Fausto, you have got the fleet in position. You're still surrounded, but by God, there's no better defensive position. The engineers are at it. The shields, what few you've got, are completely on high. You are in place. You're making a statement here. Mihaly,
We are here to stay, bitch!
it's your goal to keep this morale stellar. Give us something here.
For the Holy Land.
Nice.
The people
Hell
are
yeah.
still working at maximum capacity. Malmbjorn, you're in orbit now. There is a moon base. There is clearly an area of the planet that the Besgor are trying to take on. You've got ships all over the place, platforms everywhere. This is a really difficult time for you, but it's also a target-rich environment. There's one thing that you can be sure of. You can shoot. Seldom in history has anybody been given this benefit of being able to shoot in any direction and hit an enemy.
All right. I need either the most threatening, most threatening target, or the most advantageous one?
Roll a perception. There is a battery on the moon that is very obviously pointed toward the planet.
All right.
Like, it's big. You can see it from space kind of big.
Okay. That sounds like a big target.
It is a big
I'm
target.
gonna shoot
it's a
at it.
really big target. You're going to have the entire fucking fleet just open fire on the lunar cannon.
Yep.
Yup. Okay. Okay. So, feel free to roll your thing. Yeah. Roll 5D.
And I do my thing.
Roll 5d6.
5d6.
You have successfully destroyed the lunar cannon, or at least disabled it.
Hot damn.
Congratulations. And that will get the Besgor one more roll. And that will get the Nothra one more roll. And then we'll give our little buddy that you've almost all probably forgotten one roll.
The Delphi.
The Delphoi.
Still here.
And then that's what you hear. And then that is exactly what you hear on all of your comms before Mate, please give us a perception, or what amounts to one.
All right.
Now you've learned about this thing called gravity. You know, you all know about gravity now, and you're reading a huge gravity reading, a huge gravity pulse from the other side of the system. And then before long, as you're holding position, you can see, well, it's like a moon. It's like a moon coming into view, shooting from all directions, blowing up everything wherever it goes. It is kind of a moon, because this is a Viterian battle moon. Woo. Yeah, so when they were talking about reinforcements, these are the reinforcements. A Viterian battle moon has translated itself out of Transluminary into the system, and it has actually for quite some time been blowing its way through the entirety of the blockade. As it rolls in through the outermost layer of the actual planetary blockade that you've been holding back, a Besgor dreadnought of about 120 miles long gets completely shattered by it as it just plows into the thing. As Viterian battle moons are something along the lines of 400 miles across, and they are just moons. You know, they're as we've established before, even Besgor battleships cannot win in ramming contests with planets. So it is not long at all, but we're gonna, and by not long we mean on space standards, being 4 days before the entirety of the Besgor fleet can get the shit out of the system, leaving behind wreckage and stations galore for you to, get spoils from and gather up loot for. Congratulations, you survived the assault on Nothra.
We ended a centuries-long siege, just like that.
You ended a centuries-long siege alongside the Viterians. Yes. You all know that you could not have ended that blockade by yourselves.
Humanity alone.
Pretty much.
Everybody knows humans may not be the most elegant, but we can fuck shit up.
We're built dumb, but they're built dumber.
Without your help, the Viterians never would have been able to take the system, get to the system at all. In fact, they didn't know about the system until you told them about the system. So, that's great. So you are accepted on the planet of Nothra. How many did we... Sorry, one moment. We are being very stupid right now.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
Forgive us. Okay. So the 464 kings and queens of Nothra greet you as you head down on the smaller craft after positioning yourself over in stable orbits. One of the kings specifically, you'll notice, by the way, that the Nothrenia are exactly as they have been said, remarkably human. They look almost exactly like you, except that they have wildly different hair colors. Some of them have like dark green hair, some of them have like electric blue hair, some of them have pink hair or purple hair or red hair, but they mostly don't have normal hair colors for human, and they have huge moth-like antennae that stick out of their, voluminous hair, from near their crown. Other than that, generally speaking, some of them have like skin that borders on blue tint, but other than that, they're almost entirely human looking. And when they land, they see you and they're very thankful, and they think that humans are fucking super cool. One thing that you will notice, though, is that all of the Nothra carry weapons that are easily, like melee weapons, that are easily twice the size of any of yours. They are stronger, they are faster, they have better reflexes, and weirdly, they all kind of look the same. And we're not talking about in that weird racist way, but like, all of them almost look like clones. There are subtle differences between individuals, but other than that, it just looks like
hair and skin color.
Yeah, aside from hair and skin color and stuff like that, they all have exactly the same shaped faces. They all have the same basic body types. You don't see Nothrenia that are like 4.5 feet tall versus Nothrenia that are almost 7 feet tall. They're like all 6 feet tall. They have incredibly low genetic diversity, it would seem.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
We can help with that.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter to the humans, but yeah, they would seem to have a very low genetic diversity. They're
all basically Sonic OCs if they were a species.
So you're actually invited in to have a great feast. Everybody, please roll 3d6. This is your reaction, your natural instinctive reaction to the type of food that the Nothrenia like. Boyo, was that your roll that you just did now, that 13?
Yes.
Okay. And we're missing a Mate roll. Mate.
Mate.
We lost him. Here he goes, okay.
Lost him.
There we go.
Oh, he's back.
Alright, Fausto, you're not a big fan of the food. Malmbjorn, you could take it or leave it. Boyo, you like it. It's good. Father Mihaly and Mate, you fucking love the food here. It's fucking delicious. Okay?
Right,
Just letting y'all know.
I'm glad I enjoy it.
Yep.
Also, the high rolls were good this time.
That's
Yeah,
because
Use
this is
the
your
spaghetti in
reaction.
half, goddammit. They can't do that.
Did they have spaghetti yet in Italy?
No.
Yeah, we
Not
don't think
like-
they did. Yeah, no, we think it was...
There was-
a,
Yeah, the closest they have to like pasta is lasagna or lasagnaise, but it's not like we would imagine. It's basically pasta eats with cheese.
yeah, which is...
But they broke it in half to boil it first. Oh my god. Mamma mia.
I can taste the broken noodles, and it tastes like sadness.
See, I can look at it and be like, those ain't the right size. No.
It's not the right size, yeah.
Your cooking is wrong.
Fucking raw!
It's fucking raw! Okay. So, yeah, and you are, of course, lavished with gifts of various different sorts. It would seem as though the people they're feudal. They have kings, they have queens, they have princesses and princes. You do notice that the women seem to be the one who do a lot of the melee fighting. The women are the ones carrying around the melee weapons. The women are the ones who have like expressive armor. The women are the ones that are like, going around headbutting people and stuff like that. The men are the ones who are tinkering with the guns and manning the giant artillery things and stuff like that. Both seem to like to fly around in ships and shoot people, though.
No, it's...
Yeah.
My people.
I might not like the food,
Pretty
but I
much.
like the people.
Like the people. There is a grand ball during the feast that's held. Basically, you can just wander around, ask any questions that you like about the culture, about their history, yada yada. As we said, you're all walking around with royalty right now. Like people who call themselves princesses and princes. You don't know if that means the same thing, but that's what it translates to for you. There are 464 royal families in attendance.
Ooh.
So this is like an event of thousands. And it would be because you broke the blockade that's been lasting for hundreds of years. So this is a huge celebration all around.
Alrighty. The Zupon is with us, correct?
The Zupon's back home.
Oh,
Back
okay.
in
I thought
Terrace. Yeah.
I thought he would be joining us. All right. Well, okay. Well, is there an emperor, a one on top, one that rules them all type individual?
No. It's
No?
the council.
Okay.
It's the Council of Monarchs right now. For the sake of it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I'm just going to, put on my political face, just like I do when I'm around the Zupon, and introduce myself to the ruling party. And
again, there are 464 royal families in attendance, all of which claim themselves to be king. They're all equals here. Yeah.
Okay.
This is difficult.
There's King Alejandros. Yeah. There's hundreds of different people who all admit publicly, if you ask them, oh yeah, he's a king too. We're all the same rank here. We're all kings and queens, but we're all stuck on this planet together.
Is there any among them? Are there any that are amenable to either, like putting, creating an emperor, for lack of a better term, in a way to unify in order to strengthen the forces? Anyone who seems to be at least amenable to the idea, if you know what I'm trying. I can't.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, please speak up. I can't word it right now.
basically sort of an acting figurehead.
Yeah, if they can't be like an official emperor, at least exactly that, and a figure
representative.
As you speak to one of the queens about this, a nearby king goes, "Ha! And who would have the power to unite such a coalition again after all of this time? This isn't 10,000 years ago."
I would like to talk to you about our glorious thing called Rome.
Possibly, we'd like to speak to you about our Lord and Savior. I will.
Watchtower?
Well, you guys are breaking up. What?
I said, would you like a copy of the Watchtower?
I'm sorry, I don't get the reference.
Copy of the Aeneid. One of those, right?
Witnesses, yeah.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses give you a copy of the Watchtower, and it's like it's a book. It's very.
It is indeed a
It's their
book.
propaganda magazine, yeah.
It's their propaganda magazine, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Lord Xenu?
Lord Xenu. Yeah, but some guy, basically just says, emperor who could keep such a coalition. This isn't 10,000 years ago,
Well, I'm going to continue to try to not really convince them but to at least place the idea in their head. The seed of, I don't know, I would say the seed of doubt, but that sounds more malicious than I intend. Even if they can't get along with the other kings and or ruling parties of their own planet, at least, I don't know, maybe an outside party would be able to better have a more unbiased opinion and be able to unify them under that, so we may take our fight against the Besgorics.
Well, I would like to think, says another a nearby prince or princess, I would like to think that our people are already plenty unified against the threat. We merely need to branch out again and stretch our legs back into our old empire where we belong.
I would like to go out amongst particularly these warrior women and spread the glorious word of Rome, as I think they might be a bit more amenable to its conquering history.
Okay,
and
we
the
see
idea
where you're
of
going
an
here,
emperor.
Fausto. We see where you're going here, Fausto. Feel free to roll a 3d6. Have your carousing going on.
Oh boy!
He might have some pretty higher rolls with the defenses, but it would appear that with the ladies, Fausto is...
He's got that Italian charm,
He's a bit better, yeah. It would appear with the ladies, Fausto is a bit more alluring.
He's got it when he needs it. Oh.
No, this is fine. So you're schmoozing around, trying to tell the ladies about the glory of Rome, the warrior women. As you're chilling there, Mate, you hear a familiar voice right behind you. Not in your head, it's very much in your ear, but you hear, "Oh, isn't that young lady just delightful?" And suddenly you realize that your mother is there. You don't remember bringing her.
You snuck aboard the ship.
Always within
Jesus, Joel,
earshot.
he just haunting you.
If you married into the royalty, that would make you royalty, which would make me royalty, she says. Mate.
I egg her on, or I tease Mate by saying, "Yes, these are some very fine looking women, Mate. You could definitely increase your status."
I'll take that under consideration.
Well, think about it, sweetheart. When is the next opportunity you're going to find somebody of such significant birth?
It'll all get taken care of in due time, Mother.
Oh, I'm sure it will. And she dodders off to a young group of attractive battle maidens.
I might have to run, guys.
Lives are not long.
Myself with.
I may have to leave.
My life is in danger.
They all start looking over towards Mate lustfully.
He is pretty
Turned
good
on by his
looking.
mother.
Mate has an unfortunately big advantage here. He's a good looking guy. But I had to bring that one in. So yeah, you have any more questions for the people, for the stuff?
Yeah, I'm
Gotta
going
be
to
curious
continue.
about these guys. We've been teasing at them the entire fucking game.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have many, but I'm going on the only thread I have here. So I'm going to continue to ask how they managed such a time of peace, as they say, without a ruling figurehead at the very least. And is it possible that without this figurehead, that is the reason why they were unable to break the blockade?
Oh, goodness, no. We are indeed, as I said, completely united against the Besgorics, but unfortunately it took us centuries to master the way to destroy their specific type of material sciences technology, and at that point they had already managed to gain far too much infrastructure on us. It doesn't help that they fight like cowards, of course.
Fight like powers? What does that mean?
Like cowards.
Oh, cowards. I'm sorry. Indeed, their fighting prowess is negligible at best. I cannot roleplay very well at the moment, so I'm probably going to fall back just simple statements. But I am going to offer them an invitation to join the Holy Empire with the Zupon at the head, if in order to further our assault upon the Besgorics.
One of the royals says
Join with
offhand,
Rome.
One of the royals says offhand, I've heard that the Vitirian Dominion has offered similar things to our people. Why should we... Oh, goddamn, what do we call it? What fucking... We are really horrible at this today. Sorry, guys. We forgot the fucking name that we gave it.
Nothren, I think it was?
Why should... No. Why should we join the Imperium Cosmica rather than the Vitirian Dominion, if such a thing were to be needed?
I had not realized that the Nothrena have also been in talks with you, as I given an alarming glance to any one of you guys to help back up my conversation, because it looks like we're about to be poached.
How is it that they didn't break your blockade if they were so great?
At least as far as we've recently been told by the Gornath, they weren't even aware of our system until you were able to come in and help us.
And yet they have had talks with you.
It's been over a day. The battle moon is here, man. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're all at the same ballroom here. Come on.
We are also in talks with the Nothrena, and they have also tried to fold us into their kingdom. However, we are the ones who have been making leaps and bounds against the Besgorics in these last several months. And to my understanding, the Nothrena have either been at a stalemate or have not bothered to, unless it what's the word?
Benefited?
Yes, unless it benefited them. Unless it benefited them.
A nearby Nothrena crawls over on his many limbs, go, actually, that's a bit of a misunderstanding on your part, I'm afraid. You see, we weren't aware of this system before, but it came to our awareness on the way here that it happens to be on the other end of a major space lane that can provide almost instantaneous transit. Boyo Fogard over here! Well, one moment. I'm gonna see if he's telling us something in the background. Listening in what insights through Egaline. Okay. So Boyo's listening into all of this. Well, already you've gleaned that the Nothreni are, like, they've been in space for over 10,000 years. If nobody else had realized that, they've been in space for over 10,000 years, or at least that's implied. But we'll get to you in just a second, Boyo. Are you not able to talk right now, or apparently not?
Who, me?
Okay,
I could. I'm just the character is staying silent and listening.
Yeah, okay. So the Nothrena will continue. But we found out that there was a major space lane that spit out right here that connects almost directly to the Dominion. So now, with this benefit, we have been able to open up a second front far outside of our previous boundaries. Because of the Nothrenia and their potential positioning, that is why I was able to send out the Delphoi to deliver the message. And thus, the Battle Moon was able to appropriately take its position here. We've found that in absence of being able to find any specific armaments against the Besgor, instead we've used pieces of their destroyed ships from Delphoi exchanges to fire at them and cut through them, like materials after all. We think that because of this particular exchange, we'll be able to gather much data on them, and perhaps even be able to help both the Crusaders and the Nothrenia, he offers.
Alright, out of character, I'm at a loss. I don't know how to, I'm not good at political scheming, okay? So, I mean...
Yeah, I'm not too good either. I'm confused. We're built dumb.
We're about to be, what are the names? Not the Vicarians? Vicarians, my apologies. Yeah, they're about to be poached from under us. So that's what we're trying to avoid.
No, the Nothrenia are about to be poached from under you, hypothetically. The Vicarians are poaching.
People.
Wait.
Son of a bitch. They're trying to weasel us out. Those bad.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the other way around. Oh, no, okay.
They want the sexy aliens for themselves.
Anybody else have anything to say? Because I can't think of what else to. I can't think of. I'm trying to think of something and I can't.
An idea. I don't think it's a very good one, but if they had their forces unified on one front originally, what makes them think that now having it split between two is going to work any better? The forces are now divided in half.
Oh, I assure you, we have more than enough ships for our needs, but the method of transit for us is somewhat limited and keeps us from being as flexible as we'd like. Our scientists have been working for nearly a century on an alternative, and it's borne some small degree of success, but nothing that we can, of course, afford to launch entire fleets through yet.
So you have been working for an entire century, and yet you have not made much progress on this regard.
Yet we've been making leaps and bounds merely by acquiring the enemy's technology as is, and making alliances as we go.
And converting, of course, the Besgor to our cause, against their old ways.
Oh, you misunderstand. Many, many generations ago, the Vitarian Dominion was also in a great golden age of advancement, but these things naturally tend to slow down over time. You'll find out there are limits to almost any technology, unless, of course, you and the humans have found some sort of fix, a solution to these standard limitations.
So you have admitted that your empire has gone past its golden days and is in its twilight.
Oh, hardly. I would never say that the Dominion has entered a twilight, merely a lull in the gracious speed of progress that surely the defeat of the Besgor Empire will remedy. After all, after hundreds of years of pure combat, it is sometimes difficult to focus on the finer points of art and culture, but as soon as the conflict is done, we will begin this once again.
Are you so sure of the defeat of the Besgor? Are you so sure that this slump is merely a slump and not a collapse? Are you so sure that you will not fall before the Besgorics? And what makes you so sure?
Now, let's keep this amicable. You know, I can sense the political tension rising. We are here as allies.
Dear
remember.
sir,
You're in the
if I weren't quite so uncertain about the ways that humans communicate, I would think, no doubt fallaciously of course, that you might not see our people as an ally. But that, of course, would be ridiculous. We have already shown each other how much we can be trusted. And during such a conflict as this that's been going on for so long, we wouldn't want to threaten that trust so early, would we?
I agree. We benefit through our cooperation, my friend. You see, I was merely stating that if you should part on your own with your own empire as it is, believing that you may raise yourselves out of this slump, raise yourselves to victory over the Besgorics, I do not believe such a thing is possible, given that you have been in a slump for how long now?
Hardly any time at all when you think about the grand scale of things. But all of this is, frankly, not really my business. I, of course, am not the one who makes these decisions now that one of the Viterian battle moons has arrived in distant orbit. Very soon, I'm sure, the Gornath will arrive, and with them one of our dear great leaders. One of the Viterians themselves. I've heard that Grand Admiral Yap Yap, of all people, the hero himself, has arrived to personally carry out talks with all of the factions here. Why, if you're lucky, before the day is done, you too might get to see one of the hallowed Viterians. I'm sorry, my heart's beat a little faster at the thought.
I hope
by sheer happenstance, that is exactly what we are here to do today, to speak with all the leaders here. And yet, your leaders tend to take the back seat.
Our Dominion, just as your coalition, happens to be one of mutual benefit and cooperation. The Delphoi are best at what they do. The Gornath are best at what they do, and the Monithrina, like myself, are best with diplomatic matters. The glorious and hallowed Viterians, of course, happen to find their benefits in leadership and administration. They are, and they alone, are able to maintain the vast network of different species whose cultures are foreign and sometimes incomprehensible to each other. I, for example, must admit I can't quite understand the zeal of the Delphoi, and yet, thanks to careful administration by one of the glorious Viterian people, how tall and wonderful they are, I am able to manage them with no small degree of skill, thanks to the teachings given down to me. We all work together for the goals of the Dominion and its peace, you see. As I said, once the conflict is over, we will enter back into a golden age of art and science. Rest assured.
For the benefit of all, or perhaps for the benefit of these leaders, I must ask. What were their name again?
Well,
the glorious ones whom he has never even seen.
The Viterians.
These Viterians.
While I do agree with you to some degree that each peoples have their own specialties and excel in different fields, a leader cannot be expected to lead if they are not. A leader cannot be seen as a proper leader if they are not expected to put their lives on the line for the very kingdom that they plan to rule.
My word, good sir.
I'm sorry?
We do not rule over people. Species enter into the Dominion in mutually beneficial cooperation, as I have just said to you. None of us are held against our wishes and reigned over. We willingly enter into pacts. we are often allowed to do what we desire. And of course, the Nothrenia would be allowed to do what they desire as well, so long as taxes are paid.
And so long as it appears appropriate praise is given to these Viturians, as you have so praised them as though they were deities.
How could we not praise them? They are the ones who have made all of this possible. I'm so sorry. I can see you must think that I am merely praising a god, a deity, as you say. Perhaps in time you will see the Grand Admiral himself and realize that he is, as a matter of fact, exactly as I say, tall, strong, handsome, the prime example of what it is to be a leader. And you will understand that he risked himself too. It was he at the helm of the Battle Moon that broke the blockade with your forces. They understand risk.
And you, back to your previous comment, however, you misconstrued ruling with control. We do not enslave those who join our cause. And you make it sound as if we do.
Well,
and
you are an empire, and you have men bend the knee and swear loyalty to you, do you not?
And do you not, in your ways, by swearing tax into your empire while praising yours?
Oh, goodness, no. As I said, it's cooperative. You may do what you so desire. Why, just last year, by your count, I met with a new species that was recently integrated into the Dominion, who happened to have no idea what the divine was at all. But they are avid traders, and so were more than willing to enter into a pact and integration for the sake of being allowed to expand their trade networks even further. These things are not forced upon us. Many of the species don't even know exactly what they're in on, but they pay their taxes and they receive the Dominion's benefits alongside it. Health, food, education, all may be granted to those who pay their taxes.
How can one truly cooperate when one is in ignorance?
This also seems like a battle of semantics. Because it seems like we are explaining the exact same things.
Hardly. Your people, so I have
indoctrinated.
I'm sorry, too many people.
So I... Hardly. Your people, so I have seen, require mandated prayer. We do not require our people to bow and scrape on the ground to a figure, although they may if they so desire, but that is not our business.
You know, I discreetly nudge Father Mihaly to speak up and say something on the matter.
He's insulting our religion, goddammit.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well, we mean, it is important to remember that in your culture, people are not created equal. Like, it's, you know...
Yeah.
He's yeah.
I mean, I'm listening, but I'm trying to think of stuff to say.
Look at the Delphoi. Once upon a time, they didn't even have hands. Now they hold a pivotal part, recognized throughout the entire Dominion as one of the most important assets we have against the enemy. Though, of course, as you have probably noticed, we do work hard to keep them from running wild on the public.
So you believe them, you just called them an asset rather than an equal or an ally.
Well, as if not they were an ally, they are integrated into the Dominion. Are your allies not assets in the battle against the Besgorics?
But they are equals to us. They are indeed helpful. They are our friends.
Like the servants that you have feed you and clothe you in the morning. He looks at Malmbjorn.
That the wiping your sweat away with the rag meme pops into my head.
Yeah, because Malmbjorn has like 50 servants that bathe him and clean him and braid his beard and polish his armor. And
I say, nay, this is not how we treat our friends. They are not to be assets to be used. They have their own free will as equals, as do we.
I've been told that your Zupon is an absolute ruler, and that you bend the knee and follow his orders. That he is above you, and you are not his equal.
Indeed, we are not his equal. But we bend the knee willingly in exchange for titles and raising up ourselves as well.
And
then in turn, we raise up... Sorry.
And in exchange for paying their taxes and providing for the war effort, we raise up the lesser species that we discover who otherwise would be taken by the Besgorics and turned into their slaves.
But you speak of entire species as servants beneath you to be risen up. Still beneath you, though, while we are but individuals.
He sighs and kind of shudders through his body. Are you aware of the Hyglocks?
Has anyone else heard of
we are not.
No, of course you wouldn't be. They're not from around here. No, so around 500 years ago, the Hyglocks happened to be in a bit of a war with each other. They were destroying their entire system, you see. Well, unfortunately, what happened, I was but a ling at that point, so I didn't get to see it, but my father was presiding over the Hyglocks war, and the Dominion's attempt to try to make things better for the people there. Unfortunately, during the end stages of the communications, a terminal problem, breakdown in diplomacy, if you will, occurred, and it resulted in a full-scale thermonuclear war that blanketed the entire planet. The Hyglocks are no more. There are, at least as a civilization, there are only 700 of them still in existence, and the Vitirian Dominion does everything that we can to keep their species going, but it will take many, many millennia for them to recover. We have, since that incident, decided that it might be best to take a more direct approach to making sure that some of the less advanced species do not eliminate themselves before they come into the space age.
So you see yourselves as... one moment, I gotta think of what I'm saying.
I'm just standing to the side. Wait, is there alcohol around?
You believe you are...
Yeah, tons of alcohol all over the place, yeah.
Okay, I'm just standing to the side, taking, pretty generous gulps here because I'm realizing we're getting in over our head too much. Starting to sweat. No.
We're having a battle of the minds in philosophy and politics here.
And while I'm used to it, I don't typically schmooze like that.
Well, shitload of semantics. So,
yeah.
See yourselves as...
There are tons of royals just standing here watching you go back and forth like, oh, okay, that's some shit here.
All right. I think it's my turn to speak. So you see yourselves as liberators of these less advanced species, do you?
Let's see yourselves fit to intervene on their behalf.
We have, as a matter of fact, extended our beloved protection over 300 independent species.
And what does this protection entail? And should one of your allies...
advancements in all manner of technologies.
And should one, say, fail to pay their taxes, what happens then?
The Dominion is an understanding institution. Many species that have failed to make their taxes before either have found themselves on hard times or have merely failed to understand the potential duties that they have. However, that being said, it is entirely feasible for, over the course of a short century, an entire planet to slowly build up materials to build battle cruisers and barges and the like for space travel, and they too are rewarded for their service in various more understandable gestures that they can appreciate better. Often, whenever possible, we do what we can to ask what the people want in exchange for their services, but these things are normally quite pitifully low compared to the standards of the Dominion's returns. And so we tend to give as much as we find that they could appreciate.
But what if one of these species should wish for true liberty, for independence, to secede from your dominion? What then would you do?
Fausto, we need you to roll a will.
D3? Or D6?
3d6.
And my will
You cannot keep a straight face while you say this. You cannot keep a straight face while you say this, because you don't hold those values, Fausto.
Damn.
You, as a character, would think that concept is fucking hilariously ridiculous. Same with Malmbjorn. Malmbjorn would hear this and he might scoff. The idea of liberty and freedom for all people and wanting to break free.
Good thing they can't tell our facial expressions.
Yeah, no, you don't know that, but yeah, the idea of people wanting to have true liberty and to be free from those who would hold them down is not just a foreign concept to you, Fausto. It's a comical concept. It goes
I do have a will of 13, though, I must say.
Yeah, but this is so fucking ridiculous that you can't be serious about it. You do not live in an equal... People are not equal, Fausto. God
but
does
what about
not...
an entire species?
Yeah. People are not equal. You, Fausto, are better than your servants. Like, that's just the world that you live in. You have to be like an incredibly progressive person like Boyo to think otherwise.
Yeah, that's a mindset that that
mindset had not developed.
I would have.
But I'm also speaking politically against these folks, so I gotta put on my politician's face.
So, at which case, which is why we asked you to roll a will check, because you're trying to put your politician face on, but what it ended up happening is you ended up chuckling halfway through your statement, and the Monai Thrina goes, surely even you don't believe that?
Damn, they can read our expressions. They learn fast.
They've been around you for months at this point. Yeah, like, come on. Oh, surely you don't believe that. I've studied your human culture enough to know better than to think that you value those sorts of things.
I'm merely curious how the Dominion would react to such.
We've had many such problems before, and normally what happens is we exchange and maintain some sort of new agreement. The Delphoi, after all, gained hands and feet from their agreement, and have since become one of the most valuable members of our various species in the Dominion.
Pardon?
But still within the Dominion. I mean, what of these rebellious types? What happens to them?
Why would anybody getting what they want need to rebel?
Perhaps they should wish for something more.
Are you implying that the Dominion can't give it to them?
No, perhaps it is merely a delusion they may form in their minds. The ideas of grandeur.
I think the people of the Dominion might not be the ones having the delusion here. You are the one who seems to be so certain that the Dominion is so weak, when, without our own battle moon, your fleet, along with myself, of course, might well have died in the process of trying to liberate this world.
Nay, my friend, you have misunderstood. I meant their own delusions.
Are we not both freeing the Nothrenia today from hundreds of years of blockading? Is that not what is most important?
That is indeed what is important at this moment upon this planet, but I merely wish to understand more of your dominion and what it would do if, say, one member species were to have these ideas of being better than they are and breaking away from you. How would you respond in turn?
I certainly wouldn't if I were one of the glorious Vitarians.
You have not answered my question, my
I'm
friend.
answering your question, but if I were one of the glorious Vitarians in charge of such a thing, I certainly wouldn't do what humans seem to have done throughout their history and kill the rebels outright.
Wait, how much of our history do they know outside of what we've done in space?
Well, you haven't been talking to this particular guy the entire fucking time, but again, he has been with you for a couple of months now, and he's been very inquisitive.
And what exactly know you of our histories? Better so than even us.
Better so, certainly not, but I do know that when people, peasants, in your parlance, rise against their king dispatches an army to kill those peasants and scare the rest of the people into submission. Is that not true? That's extremely true, by the way.
I need to think of a good comeback to it.
So then what would you do in that scenario?
I've already told you.
He's still dodging around the question.
No, he has repeatedly told you. You are not accepting his answer. He told you, in such a case that a faction desires independence, they open talks to rearrange an agreement, normally giving them what they want in exchange for them to stop rebelling.
So basically they're labor unions against their boss.
Fausto would consider this concessions against a rebel power. But he has been given his answer.
True.
It's highly inappropriate from a feudalistic point, what he's saying here, but he is also correct in saying that it's not what feudal people would do, which is go out and kill the rebels. That's what Fausto would do. In fact, that's what Fausto has probably done many times.
Perhaps even sometimes I've been the ones doing the slaughtering as a former mercenary.
No, yeah, that's what we're saying. Fausto has probably smashed several peasant rebellions by himself. Yeah.
Fellas, he's kind of got me in a corner here.
Yeah, especially considering that he's already tagged you out as not being serious in your position of being supportive of independent liberties.
Well, of course, I can be curious. No.
Interrupt.
Think.
Enough of all that. Isn't this a celebration? Are we supposed to be getting along? I put my arms around both of them. Here, more drinks. And I just try to fucking just distraction, go.
Indeed, we're supposed to be celebrating with the Nothreni. Are they the people we've liberated?
The Nothrenia.
The Nothrenia. We have liberated them from the Besgor blockade that has lasted for so long.
Yes, that is great. I shove a drink into his hand and then
in the name of friendship, we cheer.
Cheers. Yes. I hand them both drinks and I put up my glass.
Yes, we did get vastly off topic from why we are here.
Oh, yeah.
How do they all react to our proposition?
Shoving drinks in their hands and
with the many limbs of our friend here.
Yes. They people just kind of get back to partying. It's all good. Things are going well. You had quite a talk with the Monoithrina, and Boyo, are you looking to do anything? You've been kind of quiet back there, but we know you're always scheming. Same with Mate.
Yeah, Boyo's been relatively standoffish.
unusually, he's usually like smoozing it up with all manner of people.
Yeah, normally Matei's like going after like one alien or another, so we're kind of
Damn, I think
surprised.
Fausto's kind of exhausted now, too. Smoozing around talking about Rome and then getting into an argument.
We
I'm
mean
not
we
trusting
would
these
be a
Dominion
little
guys anymore.
exhausted after we would be a little exhausted after getting socially mollywomped like that as well. Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, he's going back to talking to the ladies about Rome. Recuperate. He's doing the
boy, are you
tism.
there?
He's talking about Rome.
Boy, are you there? Or have we lost you? You're muted if you're trying to talk.
Hope we don't lose.
He said
You're trying to talk to Boyo, not me, right?
For both of you,
Well,
actually.
Both of you, but we're just wondering if Boyo's still around. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So Matei, do you got any plans personally? These people, by the way, are again they're very feudal. This is the kind of shit that you've kind of been looking to rise into the ranks.
Oh, we
of.
could use that to our advantage. Right, they would agree with us that you should go and kill off the peasants. They wouldn't think that, oh, they're equal to us and we should negotiate with them.
Well, I wouldn't go that hardcore.
No, we
slaughter
mean
fest.
no. It is actually a foundational aspect of feudalism and neo-feudalism that all men are not created equal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the Dominion is so different from them. Why would they even think now that he's admitted that, oh yeah, we're all equal in this society and we would negotiate with rebels and such for better terms for them? Why would they think, let's hear that and go, oh yeah, we'd do that too? No, they wouldn't. They'd go, we agree with the humans. We'd go and kill them all.
Wait a minute. Are you still talking to him, or are you just talking to us?
Oh no, I'm talking to
No,
all
he's
of
just
us.
he's just out of character monologuing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I mean, and he's not wrong either. Like, that whole equality between people is foreign to the timeline that we come out of.
And apparently to the
And I'd feel that more than
locals.
most because I am a peasant.
Well,
Yeah, and more than that, you're a peasant who has just gotten station.
Yeah.
So like now you're the man on top. You know,
Right?
And
Like, that's pretty
he
fucking
was
good for you.
formerly with the rebels. Now he's against the rebels. He's like, yeah, we need to rise up. Now he's, get back to work, goddamn you.
Matei was only the leader of the scouts in the first place because he was promised land and station for it. So we mean, Matei's always been looking to move up. That's kind of been his thing, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
So-
sorry.
Make progress with the locals.
Okay, welcome back, Boyo.
we got politically destroyed. I had to break it up.
No, we made
Malbjorn.
progress.
Malbjorn had to break up Fausto getting politically mollywomped by Amon Ithrina.
By modern standards, but you must remember these locals don't have modern standards. They have feudal standards.
What's the current setting then?
We're still at the bloody.
You're all in the ballroom at the feast.
I had to run to the bathroom. I've been having trouble, so
That's cool. Yeah.
That's why I
no,
keep
long
having to
story
leave.
short, you're still all in the ballroom. You're still all at the big feast. Fausto and the Mon Ithrina just had
Got into a spat.
a big political back and forth a la Wayun and Cisco. Like
yeah.
like
That's
way
actually
like
what I was
that.
going to
Versus
say.
modern liberalism.
These guys are
Feudal
they
society.
are the Wayun. They are
the
the
Mon
Wayun.
Ithrina are the way.
The Mon Ithrina are the Wayun. The Viterian are the founders.
Yeah.
Are the founders.
The founders
Changelings.
of the changelings. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So that's, you notice how they talk about them.
Yeah.
They're
like
God.
I think we picked up on that.
They believe
Yeah.
everyone is equal
So-
beneath these gods, essentially.
Yeah, everyone is equal, except that everyone is not equal to this one group.
You see them at the top, and then all the way at the bottom is everyone else.
Everyone else, yeah. And then there's like this expanse of
nothingness in between.
It's one
So-
S tier, everyone else on F tier.
Yeah. So these guys are
There's a couple more
the
tiers than
BBG.
that.
These guys are the big bad evil guy. Not these guys specifically, but
The
the
Dominion as a
entire
whole.
Dominion.
Yeah,
in
I
the way
think.
that most things named a Dominion are.
Uh-huh.
What? I'm sorry. What's the? I got two tracks here. I need to follow up. First is what's the name of the holy guy we elected? I don't remember again. Blood Feast.
Blood Feast. We'll just call him it.
Pervavo Pershesvo.
Yeah.
Blood Feast.
Blood Feast.
Or the Palpatine, we may also call him. All are valid.
He's not going to like this if we have to sidetrack.
We may just talk to him about, hey, the
he might
best
like
are
it more.
bad, but we might have found something even worse for you to hate. You might want to hang on a little longer after we nuke the Besgor.
Yeah.
This is a little longer, till we get these Vitarians the fuck out of here.
You might want to hold on to your hate, play a slightly longer game.
We got something for you to hate even more.
Second track. Sorry,
Wait,
Mario.
Boyo was saying something, Malborn, than you.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I can wait.
All right, then back to Malborn then.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say, after I broke everybody up, I was just gonna say, I'm going to approach one. Is this a monarchy or not monarchy? Sorry, patriarchy or matriarchy?
Patriarchy, yeah.
Are you talking about the Nothrenia?
Yeah, or are they mixed?
They're egalitarian. It can be a king or a queen.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna approach one of the more
Fancily dressed.
Yeah, the more fancially just a female Nothrenia, and one that appears to be like-minded, warrior, not warrior-centric, and smooth.
The women are the melee combatants. They're warrior. We need
They're
all of
type,
them.
all of them.
All of them are warriors.
Okay, yeah.
The
So
whole race is a
approach
warrior
the
race.
biggest and the strongest.
I'm a big, strong man. I'm only on my second drink. I am nowhere near smashed. So I'm just gonna smooze it up with one of the female queens.
Are you trying to seduce a Nothra?
Hey, come with me. We gotta talk about Rome. I've been having great success here.
Are you joining Fausto?
Just gotta unleash your tism a bit. You talk about buff shit. I talk about the glory of Rome. Double team wingman.
I didn't
You're
realize.
serious? Are you is this
Oh, yeah.
Is this what you're doing? Like,
Yeah, I'll be a wingman.
All right. We're gonna.
But
Okay.
before we start that, one sec. Before we start that, I want to hear what Boyo had to say.
Yes.
he brought up anything.
Boyo, go ahead before we get into this rabbit hole.
So
I love the kind of woman
Based-
that can kick my ass.
well, I'm actually not sure how applicable it is to what they want to do. So it's probably better to keep it to myself for now.
Well, if you want to message us, I don't know if you don't want to say it.
The thing is, I don't want you to let it slip.
Me or
Now
everyone?
we're really curious. What's going on?
Oh shit, that we're smaller than we
You know what's
actually
going
are.
on.
Do we?
Yes.
I'm not drunk yet. I'm only on my second drink.
Yeah, he needs a whole lot more, and I've just
I'm a
been
big
sipping
man.
my wine or whatever I've got, classic Italian style. I'm not gulping it down.
There's just an advantage that they don't know of that we do know of, and
Well, as a player, I mean, it's up to you whether you want to share it or not, but I'm not smart enough for any political sidestepping, okay? You may have to spell it out for me.
Me too. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Probably because I'm new and all.
That's up to you, though. We're not going to hold it against you if you want to hold it.
Yeah, okay.
So it's all good. If we're if you want to move,
nobody else got that message. Nobody else.
I know. Which is when I say we, I mean we humanity. We have an advantage that they don't know they could have.
They have an advantage that they have over us, or we have an advantage over them.
We have an advantage right now. I'm just not going to say anything about it. In character, I'm not going to say anything about it.
Feel free to tell them out of character, because if you made a
we don't know.
So out of character, we have access to basically invisible light weapons.
Oh yeah,
and they are currently flinging pieces of Besgor battleships at other Besgor battleships to destroy them.
More ships.
Right, you're right. I would say hold that to yourself. I won't say anything.
Yeah,
because they don't know of that advantage.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, that's I won't bring that up.
None of us talk about it. Just complete zip.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're gonna keep that one for the back rooms dealings with the royals. Yeah.
Yeah. Considering
the ball.
Considering how politically hostile it got, I think we're all on the same foot that we shouldn't be showing our hand right now.
That's why I decided.
Keep our cards close to our chest
against these Dominion bastards.
All right. So, if everybody else is anybody else want to say anything? Otherwise,
join me.
I'm gonna smooze it up with some royals with my wingman.
Shoot his shot.
My advice is unleash the tism. I'm talking about Rome over here like they're locomotives. You go over there talk about bodybuilding. Double team,
Fausto.
Partner.
All right,
Wingman.
Fausto.
Honestly,
We're gonna need you to roll yourself a sex appeal.
Yeah.
Malmbjorn, we're gonna need you to roll a carousing. Okay.
What is carousing? I don't know that
it
word.
It follows your health. It's partying.
Oh, okay.
You're a Norseman. You have a natural bonus to carousing because they're really good at that, but still you have to roll.
And there's mine. We both got 9s. Hey, brother. We're going for low numbers, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
In this particular case, we're rolling their reaction. So, there are at least a few of the Nothren ladies who are super into this Rome. Because Malmbjorn gets to say he guarded the Emperor of Rome. Of the Romans.
That's Varangian charm.
So they're over here oh, wow, oh, jeez, oh, that's super cool. They're super onto it. Now, and just as you think, you're getting ready. You think you lay in the land? You're about ready to make the score? And then you hear from the opposite side of the ballroom, all in attendance, please turn and welcome His Most High Grand Admiral Yap Yap. And you turn. And all of the ballroom turns. And they see a 15-foot tall monstrosity. Like some kind of mixture between a lion and an ape. Wandering in down the great stairway with his hands held in place before him closed. And then, as everybody comes up to him and sees, he goes, "Behold, the Grand High General, or Grand Admiral." And he opens his hands, and in his hands you see, a little dude. Like a little guy that's 1.5 feet tall. And you immediately see one of the Nothren nearby go, "Oh God, he's so high! Look at him! He is the most tall!"
So these are the Victorians, huh?
Hold on, the Nothren. Wait, The Monai
remember,
say that?
Yeah, the Monithrina nearby, who had been talking to you, sees the
multi-limbed dude.
Vitirian standing in the hand of this big motherfucker and just kind of loses his shit. Oh my god, look at him, he is the most tall, is one of the things he says.
But you said a foot.
He's a foot and a half tall, yeah.
I'm already got it.
The Vitirian Grand Admiral Yap Yap is a foot and a half tall. He has yellow skin. He has hair. It looks mighty like a human's hair, actually. It's kind of curled over into... Yeah, you ever seen Strange New Worlds? You see Pike's hairdo on that? It's kind of one of those. Kind of a Pike crest kind of deal going on. And he is wearing... It doesn't really translate to the feudal perspective, but it would look a bit like a Vault Dweller suit from Fallout. Yeah. He has 4 fingers on each hand, and he has, he kind of has a humanoid form. Actually, he looks almost human. His eyes are stark black, like if you were to look at a bee's eye or something like that.
So are they like compound eyes, or just black? Yeah, they're like shark eyes.
They're like compound eyes.
Well, I don't like the fact he just cucked me and Malbjorn over here. We got blue balls now, son of a bitch.
He didn't cuck you, he just cock-blocked you.
That bastard. He interrupted the process.
And with that, we're going to end the session for today on that silly little cliffhanger.
Oh, man.
Well, okay, then.
Alright, well, I hope everybody had fun. Everybody feel free to say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.